Hi guys, I wanted to pop on and talk to you about something that's very dear to my heart and it's had a huge impact on me. So my newsfeed yesterday was absolutely chock full of the news that Chester Bennington has committed suicide. Now, for those of you that don't know, Chester Bennington is the lead singer of Linkin Park, or was the lead singer of Linkin Park, and their lyrics have helped me put words to my pain when I couldn't. And I want to start a conversation about mental health. As many of you know, we hide from this all too often. I was 12 when I first attempted to take my life, and I did that by trying to drink a bottle of Calpol. Obviously, didn't work. I'm still here, but people really belittled my attempts. My classmates, when they found it a source of a joke. Oh well, you obviously weren't trying to do it seriously. You would have done this, you would have done that. And even some of the adults were very much, well, it's just a cry for attention, it's a cry for this. And it set me on a very destructive trajectory. And over the probably about 10 years, probably 10 years from that first attempt, I felt like no one understood me. I felt very isolated. I spiraled into a world of basically drugs and alcohol at the end of the day. And, Linkin Park lyrics hit me at a point where I was again contemplating suicide, and those lyrics really helped me to put words to my pain when I just couldn't. I didn't have the words. All I knew was that I wanted things to end. I didn't want them to be like that anymore. And I feel it's very, very sad that somebody who helped me so much wasn't in a position to talk about these issues. We need to get better about sharing these stories. If I had known when I was 12 that I wasn't the only person that felt that way, I wasn't alone, that other people felt as insecure, as isolated, as belittled as I did, my trajectory might have been very, very, very different. And, there are people who feel good about tearing others down rather than helping them up. To this very day, I'm so grateful that I failed. I'm so grateful that the attempts of myself to take my life failed. But not everybody has that chance. So we really need to get better about talking, sharing these stories, talking about mental health. We teach our children to put on this facade, to put on this face to the world. And they wind up with a trajectory like I did. When my initial attempts weren't successful, I set out to be dead by the time I was 30. And that was basically a slow suicide, drinking to numb the pain, taking drugs to numb the pain, not just illegal drugs, there were also prescription drugs to numb the pain. So, guys, we have to start getting better at talking about this. We need to let people know that we've been there, we felt that way, and feeling that way is part of human existence. We all have our dark periods, and some are darker than others. We all experience, yes, differently, but we're all in that same boat. We need to share these stories, and we need to get better. We need to get better about talking, about teaching people that they're not alone. Suicide is a tragedy for not just the people who are dead, but their families as well. And if we can give people the tools to talk about, to show them that, they aren't alone, hopefully, we can lessen tragedies like this from happening. I'm not sure if this video is actually going to go on the internet. I want to put it out there. I want to put my thoughts out there. I am utterly terrified because this is a really core part of my story. It's a really big part of what shaped me and allowed me to make some of the changes that I have. And I wouldn't be who I am without that story. But sharing it with the world and sharing it publicly is altogether different. It's utterly terrifying. So if you guys are seeing this, thank you very much for watching, and I hope it helps somebody out there. And if I don't put it up, that's okay. I needed to say this. So take care, guys.